Ever wondered how to bypass a car immobilizer? Well, before we delve into the how, let's talk about the what. What exactly is a car immobilizer? This built-in security feature is essentially your car's personal bodyguard. It prevents the engine from starting unless the correct key is used, making it a formidable opponent for car thieves. Car immobilizers are an essential part of modern vehicles, significantly reducing the number of car thefts worldwide. But as with all technology, there can be moments of inconvenience. Perhaps you've misplaced your keys, or there's a glitch in the system that's keeping your car from starting. In these instances, the very device designed to protect your car can seem like an obstacle standing between you and your destination. But what if you could overcome this hurdle? What if you could bypass this system when necessary, using programming software? Now, imagine being able to do just that. Interesting, isn't it? Let's dive into understanding the process of bypassing a car immobilizer. Now, the heart of this operation lies in using programming software. This software is used to disable the car immobilizer, essentially the anti-theft system installed in your vehicle. The process itself involves a few key steps. First, you'll need to read your car's ECU, or engine control unit data. This is the brain of your vehicle, controlling various critical functions, including the immobilizer. Once you've accessed the ECU data, you'll then modify it using what's called a dump file. This file essentially contains a version of the ECU data with the immobilizer disabled. Once you've made the changes, you'll write this modified data back to the ECU, effectively bypassing the immobilizer. Now, it's important to note that this is a complex process that requires a solid understanding of car electronics and programming. Sounds complicated? Don't worry, we're going to break it down step by step. Are you ready to explore the step-by-step process of bypassing a car immobilizer? Well, get set because we're diving in. First off, we need to identify the engine control unit, or ECU for short. This is the brain of your vehicle, and it's where the immobilizer system is located. Once you've located the ECU, it's time to use a chip reader. This device is designed to read the data stored on the ECU. It's a bit like a translator, taking the complex language of the ECU and turning it into something we can understand. Next, we move on to the heart of the process, using programming software to modify this data. You'll need a clean dump file for this part. Think of the dump file as a blueprint. It's the guide that the programming software uses to make changes. It's crucial that this file is clean and error-free, because any mistakes could cause serious problems down the line. Now, with the modified data in hand, we come to the final step, writing this data back onto the ECU. This is a delicate process and one that demands precision. There's no room for error here, so take your time and make sure everything is done correctly. And there you go, that's the process of bypassing a car immobilizer using programming software. It's a complex procedure, but with care and precision, it's entirely achievable. Now that we've walked through the process, let's summarize the key steps. First, we read the ECU data with the right tools. Then, we modified that data using a clean dump file. Finally, we wrote the modified data back to the ECU. It's important to keep in mind that this requires a careful approach and a solid understanding of car electronics and programming. With the right tools and understanding, you can bypass a car immobilizer. But remember, use this knowledge responsibly.